on that level, like if you hear the song over and over, oh yeah, my cat's catching, blah, blah, blah. That's not my point, bro. When you like artists, you like them because you like them. They catch your attention. It's the same thing. But people make, and I get it, like we make up excuses why our music's not spreading instead of thinking to themselves, maybe my art isn't their cup of tea.
Right.
It's not pulling them as, because if I had my art on the wall and you came in here and you was like, I don't like that. You're entitled to that, right? And that's what music is, right?
Yeah.
So if I paint something and I put it on the wall and I watch people and I see more and more people come over to it, what am I start thinking about that painting? Hey, I might be able to do this. But if nobody's going to it, and you don't need nobody to tell you that either sometimes.
They just don't want.
How many free resources are there? I'm sorry, y'all, I'll be going.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna chill. Go ahead.
Okay. So what's the most misconception of radio today? You think that it's that artists think that being on the radio should cut them on?
That thought that, oh, if radio, they think if radio plays their song 1 or 2 times, that it's going to kick off their career because somebody played it 1 or 2 times. Like, listen, 15, 20 years ago, radio had a lot more power. I understand that. But even then, just that playing once or twice, you know, they want to. Here's the thing. Back in the day, you had to tour. NBA Youngboy just made a whole lot of money, and he hasn't toured in 3 years. It's different now. You don't have, there's no rules in some ways. It is so easy to connect with your fans. So blaming labels or radio stations why people aren't checking you out is a lame ass fucking excuse. When NBA, and I get it, it's NBA, but go online and look up how many independent artists have an average of 200,000 or 3,000 views. I don't have 300,000 views on any of my videos. But some 16-year-old with his rap song does right now. I'm not saying he's famous, but he got it. So it's like, money, I'm not naive. Money can make things happen. But if people say it all the time, I'll pay you to play my song, right? Think about it. If we lived in a world where if you had the money, your song would play, period. Every rich kid in America who had a rap song and every dope boy in every hood would be on the air every fucking day. Because they could just pay it. It doesn't make sense. You can't buy fans, I believe that. And you can't force people to like an artist. In my opinion. And I get it. These are all opinions. Like, there's no, science to this. It's like my experience, how I feel about shit. But like, as an artist, figure out if your product is liked and people are drawn to it. Because if they are, then it's worth an investment. You put out a mixtape, it didn't do shit. Nobody was talking about it. Maybe something about that mixtape or the way you was rapping or what you were perceiving or your image, it just didn't work. Maybe next time, try something else. I'm not telling you not to be yourself. I'm not telling you to jeopardize your integrity as an artist or for your music. But business is business. If you put something out, a t-shirt, and it didn't sell, you're going to put out the same t-shirt.
No, it's not.
No. Sorry.
No, for real. Okay, so you have a new show.
It's that East Coast shit.
Don't you have a new show on
Sorry.
TV?
On
Watch Party?
Yes. So CW33, okay. I've been with them for like 8 years. And my current show on CW33 is called Watch Party, where I talk about new movies and new shows. I shoot 2 episodes a month and they kind of air wherever.
So you don't think you want to get into acting? This is what you started off and now...
it's funny because yesterday I was with Jordan, the guy who plays DJ Jazzy Jeff on Bel Air, on the new Bel Air show. Me and him, we was popping bottles yesterday. And name dropping. So, excuse me. I brought up acting with him. It's just, again, if I actually wanted to be an actor, I know in my mind, I got to move to Cali or LA. And that means I got to bring my family. I got to leave some of my jobs behind. I got to go there and bust my ass and take acting classes and go to all, you know why? Not to say that I can't do it, or I could at home here, try to shoot something that goes viral too. But to actually chase it like you're supposed to and put in dues, I'd have to. I got too many kids. I'm not there in my life. I'm gonna do this. You see what I'm saying? So I'm not naive about it. Now, if something happens, I go viral and the movie company throws me in a movie and I show them I got a little bit of acting chops, cool. My biggest pet peeves are celebrities who can't act that are in movies. I hate them. Go get some college kid who's been practicing for fucking 5 years for that scene, but you gave it to this schmo because he had one single 2 years ago. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, for real though.
Anyway, though.
So who are some of your mentors, like growing up, as you got into radio?
Like my mom's was everything to me. I know that's cliche. I know.
No, but yeah.
My mom's was, but my homies who were bad influences at times.
So they helped you on the radio,
No, the radio came in in my mid 20s. So this is more like my mentors growing up. But in radio, I would say my mentors would be like the main people like John Candelaria, George Cook, Ron Atkins, Glenn Bryant. Again, you might not know these people. I just want to name them. Mark McRae, Tammy. These are people that are all giving me a lot of opportunities in life. Radio One, shout outs to K104. That's
Okay. So time management. So you have family, like you said. You have on the radio. You got to go to shows. Like you were saying earlier, you got to go to basketball.
I got to be up at 3:15 tomorrow.
How do you have time management? How do you put all this in?
Do you sleep? I use my Google Calendar.
Do you sleep?
I do.
Like how many hours?
So the latest I'll try to go to bed is maybe 10. I'm up at 3 or 4, so that's maybe 5 hours of sleep here and there. And then when I get home, usually maybe 10 or 11, we take a nap for a few hours. So I might get the whole 8, but through the course of the day,
It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's not.
You make it work.
No, yes. Waking up at 3:15, 4:15, it's not normal.
When you were young, how did you overcome self-doubt? I guess you got no's, because I know you got no's. You just went
self-doubt. I would say I just when I heard no's and shit.
I know you heard a million no's before you.
I just showed up to something else.
You didn't make you feel like maybe I should just try something else. Maybe I should just go drive trucks or something.
When the first radio job was gone, a lot of people gave up on it.
Of course.
And I said absolutely not.
Number one for 4 years.
What? Another good one. I was number one before you.
They told the company, what I'm going to up there.
Yeah. I did not. I'll go to something else. You tell me no here, I'll go somewhere. I remember I went to a modeling thing once when I was young because I thought I was real cute. And she looked at me, she was like, never, buddy. Because of my height. She was being real. She was like, nigga. And I snuck. After she cut her, she was like, no. I went back and got back in line. And I came back through again and she was like, no. Then I hit her with a car, but that's another story. I'm kidding.
Oh my God.
You're like, what?
Yeah, wait a minute. What?
I didn't hit her with a car. No, but she taught me. It was a lesson learned. Rejection in a situation for a part or for this, for that. I don't take that shit personal, man.
Yeah.
You fired me for a gig because you want me. Oh, cool. Boom. Cause in 6 months you might need me again and we can make money. I don't take that shit personal. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, so 97.9. So, the transition. Why'd you leave?
97.9, Number Love. Did a nice run there. I was working after the Vita Local Morning Show was taken away, which I loved and I thought it was a great show. Plus we simulcast on TV, which was really dope.
Yeah.
Anyway, after they got rid of it, they gave me a shift. I just wanted more. They didn't have it for me. I took a risk on myself. Non-compete. I had to sit out for a year or 6 months. Mm-hmm. And then as soon as it was over, I reached out to
was it part of the rule?
Everybody's. Our contracts are like NFL, NBA contracts, not as much money, but non-competes and rules of this and conduct and all. But with the non-competes with us, it's either 6 months or a year where you can't work in the same city at a radio station for at least.
Does it get raises every year,
It depends on the contract. Some people do, some people don't. You negotiate those things.
You can.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you can be like, I'm leaving, and if you don't, and then they come back.
You could say that aggressively if you want to.
What's the most rewarding aspect of being
the people?
They don't get on your nerves, though?
No. I'm not Drake.
But when you go out and they see you, they're like, Kruz, let me tell you about
I'm not Drake. I love the fans. And not fans of me, just people in general who want pictures. I love I love going places and entertaining, being around them. I'm an extrovert. I love being around people. I don't know, it sounds crazy, but like shouting somebody out, meeting somebody, like being excited for them to meet me, like that to me, that is like that's why Diddy's always like, Kruz is always out. Kruz is always out. I love black. I could host the black night, the Latin night, the Asian night, the Indian night.
No matter. So you like Diddy in the morning show?
I love Diddy in the morning show. I love him.
How long?
And like 2 years now. The getting in the morning is crazy.
You get up in the morning anyways at 3 o'clock in the morning. So.
No, that's what time we have to get up for that show. Yeah. I get up at 3:15 because of Diddy in the morning. I don't get up on the 3:15 on a regular basis.
Why is this going to be the workout?
Oh no, hey, workout. No, we got either 3:15 or 4:15 depending on the day, but normally it's 3:15. We get up every day, Monday through Monday and Sunday.
You drink coffee?
Well, a lot.
Energy drink?
Nope, I don't like those.
They're bad for you. You just don't like them.
I just don't like them.
Right.
A lot of coffee though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad.
We get up at 3:15. We're recording by 4:30 in the morning because we're syndicated. We're like in 80 cities and there's different time zones. So we got to hurry up, record stuff, send it to those cities, and it'd be a lot, but it'd be fun though
A
too.
lot of mistakes we have to like re-record.
Sometimes.
Which I've been doing it for so
We pros.
Yeah. Okay, so when you bring people on your show and you have the people that, you know, they are not y'all's biggest fans, like how do you take that in and do really to talk, like maybe Charleston?
Oh, like well, you see what happened with him and Didi, like it didn't. That whole confront artists when they come to your studio. The Breakfast Club did it a lot, yeah, and they did it well, right? Artists now are very timid to even do interviews because of that. This environment that's created where people are like, yeah, so your baby mama fucked one of your friend rappers. I heard, like it's real, like
It's real.
invasive, like you know, where before it wasn't like so. And I get it. You don't want to hear about so what about album and you want to hear like who got dick sucked, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they get mad or they don't want to talk about that. So it's that balance, and it's getting ugly right now too with social media because you could be from here. Hey yo, T.I., I heard you going to jail for da. Like anybody can say the ignorant insult, you know.
Right.
So,
Sure.
it's tough. It's tough, like that part of it. But
Still have blood for him?
for
For Charleston?
I don't got a problem with Charleston. Give a fuck. Like you don't care. He specifically he never. If you go back, he's never specifically said anything about me.
Yeah.
And I've been at K104 for 2 years. So to blame the history of K104 to a guy who's only been for 2 years, not that I'm separating myself from. I didn't take his speech personal to me. Like he might say something about me tomorrow, cool. But also, I don't fucking care. Like tons of people don't like me. Still didn't stop me.
Yeah, for sure. I like New Drive. Okay, so what any new projects coming up?
It's just, you know, hopefully with the CW, they give me a couple more segments that I got looking forward to. I'm doing the Kruz's Kicks for Kruz's Kids Got Kicks event this year where I raise money and buy kids for sneakers, nice sneakers for foster children and single parent moms.
So what's the limit on it? Like they can say, I want those Jordans.
No, it's not like that. We go to Nike. No. No, Jordans do end up sometimes in the piles. You can't ask for. But what we do is like, because they'll try to drop all the shoes to like $50. But I'm talking about like, have you ever given a kid a shoe that he's gonna get beat up for wearing at school or mocked? We don't do that to kids. We go out. That's why we can't get them for $15-10 and buy like our $5,000 only bought like 175 shoes because we buy nice shoes. We want them to not get bothered when they're wearing them, you know. They will actually, these are really cool. Thank you, you know. So, so that's my biggest thing I'm planning. But there's some other stuff too.
You're gonna give them backpacks and like their, you know.
I just did a charity event. I do a lot of charity. I attach myself to a lot, but I don't necessarily throw them myself.
Okay.
Because I got 4 kids at the crib. I gotta fucking deal with.
Yeah, okay. So when people book you, you have a set price that you're not going out the house without a certain price.
I do have a set price, but everything is negotiable. But I do have a set price.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years on the radio? What do you want to see yourself?
Oh, in the radio, next 5 years, I could see a lot of possibilities. I could see me more in TV. I could see me with maybe my own show. I could see me maybe with a good podcast. I could see me
There's so many options.
dead. Life is life,
I know.
right? Look, I know. Don't talk about that yourself. I'm not.
But it's just being real.
No, this is a whole nother philosophical argument I'll have with you. People who are scared to even say that
Yeah.
are the ones, to me, who
Uh-huh.
actually bring that closer to them. If
Okay.
you're even scared to admit the fact that you can die tomorrow,
Yeah.
you're not being. You're living in fantasy.
Yeah. No, you're right.
But yes, so it's great to think what you might have. Shit, I hope. Really, what I want all my kids to have health and be around and no freak accidents and like those are the things, like, you know, shit like that. But I see it myself in 5 years, hooping and being in doing all types. I don't know, who knows,
All right.
being successful. I don't know.
No,
Hopefully,
for sure.
for sure.
For sure. Okay, so before we get out of here, my last question. How are you feeling as a king? Is your crown tilted or just sitting straight? Are you working on yourself?
My shit is always tilted.
Always
I'm from New York.
He said it's always tilted. So you're always working on yourself.
Shit is always tilted. If I had that right, give me a hat. Who got a hat? You got a hat?
He said they got to add
Yeah, I'll show you. It's always tilted.
Always tilted.
I wore it tilted tonight. Man.
He said I wear it tilted tonight. All right, so tell everybody where they can find you.
J Kruz on there. That's JK, the letter JK. Y'all look at them C's. You're not gonna find me. The letter JK. RUZ on there. J Kruz on there. On TikTok, it's J_Kruz. I want to thank y'all for having me today. I keep it real. If I offended you, I'm sorry, but we could talk about it.
He was freaking dope, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Real Life with QueenV. See you next time.